And since that day up until the very day that I had my visa, he's been part of my life. I just want to say thank you, man. I'm giving you flowers.
It's a personal testimony. I've worked
Yeah.
with you from just the start to the end.
Exactly.
And I really hope that I get that chance to work with some of you. I don't forget faces. And when you reach out after I need some help, I'll be like, yeah, I know who that person is. And I really think they'd be a great fit.
That was a good one, man. You did a good job for us. They said they tried reaching out to Matthew. We've been calling. We've been sending emails. I'm expecting my response or my reply just in the next 5 minutes. But it's like, this guy is not available to do this for me. What do you have to say?
Ordinarily, I have a lot more responsibilities than just answering your questions.
Yeah.
I have a team to run. I have a university to uphold. So the amount of emails that we're getting each and every day is very difficult to manage. So the least that we can request is just patience and understanding. But just, I guess, understanding that we are limited in our capacity. We're outnumbered here.
Yeah.
No, it's true. It's true.
What's up, my YouTube family? Many thanks for coming back. So many of you might have seen the previous video that I shot with Anna Stock, a colleague of mine who went to Ghana, also went to East Africa. She went to, I think, Ethiopia, Eritrea, Uganda, Tanzania, and then Uganda. It was a good one. We had an interview talking about the things she was going to do, how to get people to attend the whole event, and many other things that we spoke about. But this time around, we have another colleague of ours from the Gallagher International Center. I'm talking about the international office of the University of South Dakota. And he is heading to Asia. Where or which country particularly is he going to? What is he going to do there? We'll be talking about that briefly. So I'm going to have him introduce himself and then we dive into the conversation.
My name is Matthew Colbert. I'm the Assistant Director at the Gallagher International Center.
How are you doing today, man?
I'm well, thanks, McCrae.
Good, good, good. All right, so I'm excited about this trip for you again. I think this is your second time you're heading to Asia, or how many?
That's correct, second time.
Okay, so do we know which countries you're heading to particularly?
And I will be traveling for an international recruitment trip coming up. I'll be traveling to the following countries.
Yeah.
Uzbekistan, Kazakhstan. We'll be going to two cities there. Turkmenistan, Turkey, as well as Pakistan. So it'll be about 4 or 5 countries over the course of the next month.
Okay, and how long is this trip of yours going to last?
Nearly a month. I think it's like 25, 26 days. So it'll be about a month of traveling.
So that is about 4 countries in Asia, right?
Yeah, we have 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, it'll be about 5 countries and mostly Central and a bit of South Asia.
Okay, so somebody may be asking, like, what particularly are you going to do in these countries that you mentioned so far?
Yeah, so we're attending various educational fairs where we will speak to prospective students about the opportunities at University of South Dakota. We will also do some high school visits. So we'll actually go into the high schools and talk to aspirational young students about studying in the US and specifically at USD. And then we will just sort of do other networking events to sort of build our brand and reputation abroad.
Okay, so if you're a student right now, then you're watching this video, maybe you're from all these 4 countries that my colleague just mentioned, and then you want to be part of this whole fair that Matthew is going to attend, and you want to talk to him. Maybe sometimes you've been trying to get in touch with somebody from the international office. You think it's pretty much difficult for you to do. You've sent emails, you've been calling us, but you've not been able to respond according to the time you want. Hey guys, somebody is coming to your country. These 4 countries that we spoke about, somebody is heading there. So first of all, how can somebody get to, attend this one? Because I know the one we had with Anna, she mentioned that you got to RSVP before you were able to attend. Is that the same thing for you too?
Yeah, same thing. So I'll actually be working with 2 organizations that help to facilitate these recruitment events. The first one is called Begin Group, and there's a reservation portal where you can sign up to attend the fair. It should be free of charge to students. You just have to sign up so they have some name badge and other things for you. The second organization is Ed Programs. They do their EdTours, similar to Anna's. It's the same organization. There's an RSVP where you will sign up for the event. And yeah, come talk to me in person. I know that talking over email or via Zoom can be helpful, but again, I'm so happy to be able to come to your countries and speak with you individually. You can get a first-hand idea of what USD is about and just connect with me in person. So please don't hesitate to sign up and join me.
Okay, correct. So when are you leaving for this trip, or when are these fairs supposed to begin?
Yeah, so throughout the month of October, the fairs will be going on. So it'll start in Uzbekistan around the 2nd or 3rd of October. I'll then be going through the various countries. Kazakhstan is somewhere 5th, 6th, 7th.
Yeah.
And then we'll go to Turkmenistan 8th through the 12th. Then Turkey for a day or two. And then Pakistan, which will be across 3 cities and will take a little bit longer. So again, we will have in the description a breakdown of the itinerary. So make sure you sign up for the date and time in which I will be in your city at your fair.
Okay, so that is what we're talking about. We'll be having the information about how to register and be part of the fairs or the events that Matthew is going to be part of, so that you have the chance to meet him and talk to him. I have no doubt that Matthew is going to help you from the beginning to the very end, because I have my personal story. I don't remember particularly. I think it was about was it an event we had and I got in touch with you, and since that day up until the very day that I had my visa, he's been part of my life. Sometimes I know there are weird times that I had to organize Zoom calls with him, you know, but I just want to say thank you, man. I'm giving you flowers.
It's it's a personal testimony. I've worked with you from just the start to the end.
Exactly.
And I really hope that I get that chance to work with some of you. Again, I don't forget faces. So if I saw you at the fair, I'll be able to remember you. And when you reach out after and need some help, I'll be like, yeah, I know who that person is. And I really think they'd be a great fit. So it definitely is worthwhile to stop by and introduce yourself. Allow me to meet you firsthand. And of course, you'll get information right at that time. You can ask me my opinion on any matters that might be important to you. I can share with you some brochures or my business card. So it's definitely worthwhile to check out the fair, talk to USD, and learn more about the other organizations and universities that are out there too.
Yeah, you know, as I'm talking with you, I just remember memories are just playing in my head. Like the first time I came to the bear house, you were like, is that McRae? I'm like, okay, who is that? Who knows me before I go to?
Yeah, he wanted to say his name. I'm McRae. I said, I know you, McRae. You're fine. Come on in. So,
but that was a good one, man. You did a good job for us. Come on. We the international family, the international community here at US, we want to say thank you to, you, Andrea, Patrick, Casey, the entire team. Who am I leaving out? Alex,
Anna.
Casey, Anna. Hey, Anna, I'm sorry. But we want to say thank you to you guys for doing a good job for us. But I know there are a couple of people who have this concern that they try to reach out to you. They'll have the opportunity to now even meet you in person, particularly where you're going to. What do you have to tell them? They said they try reaching out to Matthew. We've been calling. We've been sending emails. Maybe I send this email, I'm expecting my response or my reply just in the next 5 minutes, but it's like, this guy is not available to do this for me. What do you have to say or share with those students right now watching you?
Yeah, of course, there's no better method than coming to meet me in person. I'll be at those fairs. My entire purpose of being there is to answer your questions. Ordinarily, I have a lot more responsibilities than just answering your questions. I have a team to run. I have a university to uphold. So I would say the following, please be understanding that we are simply outnumbered. If we have a lot of inquiries each and every day. If you send us 2 emails a week, imagine hundreds of other students are doing that. The amount of emails that we're getting each and every day is very difficult to manage. So the least that we can request is just patience and understanding. Your questions are important to us. Your connections are important to us. We want to be able to assist you and get you here to USD. But just, I guess, understanding that we are limited in our capacity. We're outnumbered here. So the timelines do depend on what's going on in our office, how many of our staff are able to be working on questions. So again, in advance, patience is appreciated. We are very much working day in and day out to get your questions answered. I think McRae can attest to that. We work around the clock to try to get your inquiries answered, to get you the things you need to make your dream of coming to USD a reality.
Wow. That is so excellent to hear, but I have about 3 questions for you more and then we just wrap it up. How are we going for the spring 2025? The admission portal, the admission pool, how are you guys managing the pressure? I know I'm part of it, but I want you guys to hear from the assistant director of the Gallagher International Center himself, because when we're talking about the grad students, he's the one in charge helping you guys to get here before he will officially hand you over to Thierry and Andrea. So how are we dealing with the pressure in the pool so far?
Well, I mean, I guess a big part of it is there's a lot of resources at these students' disposal, and I really encourage them to use them. I mean, we get a lot of questions each and every day that the answers are present on our checklist, which is sent to post-admitted or post-acceptance students. So we clearly outline all of the next steps, the documents we need you to submit, you know, what other things you need to keep in mind as you progress. So, you know, I would say that please become very well acquainted with the checklist. It really has been crafted intentionally to answer a lot of your most frequently asked questions. And other than that, we are again working day in and day out to make sure that we can get students through this process and get them one step closer to their goal of starting at USD. So we it's always a busy day at the Gallagher International Center. We work hard, but we are getting students through.
Yeah, I've seen that the recent orientation we had, I was discussing that with Anna, the number it's increasing. Are you guys really expecting that to happen? Because it's like after the time I started here, it's like I've seen the number shooting up. What do we think we are doing differently? And in general, are we ready for this higher number of students coming up?
I mean, I think it's a testament to the team. I think if you look back, we hired a team. I was part of that new hire team, and I think it's a testament to our hard work. That being said, it's hard to tell. There's a lot of predictions and things that we look at, and we have a director whose whole job is to sort of guide our ship, right?
Patrick.
Yeah, Patrick Morrison. He's the captain of our ship, and he will guide us towards our enrollment objectives, also our application objectives. So I don't know. I can't go too much into predictions, but I can say that, you know, we are ready to support as many students as we can. And make sure that we get them here.
Good. So now, these countries that you're heading to right now in Asia, culture-wise, I know you are somebody who loves culture, right? Because I've seen you attend most of our cultural events here on campus. But when it comes to language, how do you balance it? I mean, because you're not definitely just going to be talking to students. Maybe you want to go to the community, you know, learn or hear certain stuff, buy food to eat or stuff like that. Language-wise, what do you do? Because I'm not sure this country is English their first language? For example, Turkmenistan or Uzbekistan?
No, most of them have different official languages than English.
And how would you navigate? Like, I'm thinking even how Anna was able to do it in Ghana, you know, and East Africa, but how would you able to, you know, sail through things like that?
Well, I guess part of the reason they sent me to Central Asia is because I learned Russian in university.
Okay. So you can speak Russian.
Yeah, in most of the post-Soviet countries, which are now independent republics, they speak Russian, you know, very wide-spokenly. They also have their own individual language, which I hope I can learn a bit of. But so I can communicate easily there, but it's not always easy. In Pakistan, for example, I might encounter some languages that I don't know, although English is pretty wide-spoken there as well. So I think it gives me a unique perspective, because when students come and say, hey, this cultural difference, I'm having a really hard time adjusting, I can actually say, I understand you. I know what it's like to be in a different culture. I know what it's like to navigate a system of which is not your own. So I think it definitely gives me some good connecting experiences to help the students out. So I think it's actually really nice. I can relate to them in a way.
Okay, perfect. So guys, if you have any question about how to register, you can put them up in the comment section. We will come and respond to that. And then if you're new here, please subscribe to this YouTube channel so that anytime our office we post something, you will get notified about it basically. So Matthew, just your last word to any of our prospective students. Some of them, they're just excited that somebody from the international office in person, not just email. And this is the assistant director of the Gallagher International Center. He's the person coming to your country. So what message would you have for them briefly before we wrap it up?
I mean, I think it shows USD's investment in those countries. I mean, they're sending their assistant director to go do some recruiting. And I think, honestly, is take advantage of it. Not only is it a great time to talk to me, but there's so many great resources that you'll find at these fairs. You'll find other universities. You'll find unique programs. You'll find organizations like Education USA. Oftentimes, the embassy attends these events. So you can ask embassy questions about the visa process. So it's definitely more than just a chance to talk to me. Although I really encourage you to come talk to me. I'll have come a long way to speak with you all. So I hope that you aren't shy to come and visit. I would say that there's no better place to be than USD, and I think it would be my pleasure to help make that a reality for you all. So please attend the fair, reach out, continue to work with our office, and hopefully you'll have the chance to become a coyote, just like McRae here did some time ago.
Coyote, yes. So guys, many thanks for watching this one. So if you're yet to join the USD family or the youth family, please do whatever you have to do. Keep on reaching out, as my senior colleague here says, that whatever question, whatever concerns you have, the checklist, everything is there. But if you have any question, whatever it is, send an email to us, isrt@usd.edu, or you can copy Matthew or Alex if you're a grad student. But if you're an undergrad, just send an email to anastork@usd.edu, and then she will be able to help you as well. So try as much as possible so that you try to enjoy this youth family spirit, because it's better, it's getting bigger, and it's getting higher. It's a golden one for you guys. So
shall we, McRae?
Yes, go Yotes! Want to see you here next year. All right, guys, thank you so much. We'll see you in the next video. Bye bye. I want to say spasiba.